This is
Huge episode, big, ginormous, gigantic, all the big words you can think of. It's a big episode because it's Music Monday on a summer night, and I'm going to play, I don't know how many I'm going to play. I'm going to play a lot. We're going to get to as many as we can get to until it just feels like we're done, and there might be some left over that I don't even play, you know, and I'll play them next time. But what I'm trying to tell you is there's a lot here and maybe too much. Maybe. It might be too much for one episode because people are going to be like, enough already. Enough. But I love it. I love getting to hear new tunes from you, the audience, from people out there doing work, doing creative work. Music Monday is a place where we can all be a community together and enjoy each other's work. So if you want to submit your band or your friend's band or somebody you know, please submit to the Mike Herrera Podcast Facebook group. Submit a YouTube link. It has to be a YouTube link because then everybody can hear it. Everybody can see it. And if you also have other links, that's fine. But include a YouTube link for me for Music Monday. All right, that's going to be in a second. I just wanted to say just a quick shout out to everybody that came to the Tacoma shows. It was one show. It was a quick one. We announced it a week ahead of the actual show, and it went on sale a week ahead, and it sold out a week ahead. It was a whirlwind, let's say. Huge whirlwind, insane. We had a blast. It was a smaller venue, the Airport Tavern in Tacoma, Washington. Grand opening for them. They had a smaller bar next to it, and Dano, the owner, bought a big warehouse next to the bar, the Airport Tavern, and then made it into this big, giant, small punk venue. It's not giant. But it's big compared to what it was. So now I think it holds around 500 people, and the Airport Tavern before was like maybe 150. So it was very small. Big celebration. Congratulations to Dano, and the whole staff was awesome. They got a really cool venue going on. We had a few technical difficulties. My microphone it kept going out, and I was just like, what is it? And we changed the mic out, we changed the cable out, we changed everything out, and it would not be fixed. So I ended up just singing on Tom's mic, and they switched his to something else, and it was fine. Everything was fine after that. And it's just sometimes you just got to roll with those punches. But overall, the show was 91% good. Let's just say that. Most people say 99. It wasn't 99. It was 91% good. It was great. And it was cool to just do a venue like that, you know, because we have been playing these really huge places, huge crowds, and it's been lovely. It's been amazing. But you know, we always like to switch it up, keep a variety of things happening. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for selling that place out. The merch was really fun that night. We had a good time with it. Our merch from Denver finally actually, no, I don't think it surfaced. But who knows? In Denver, everything was underwater. If you listen to last week's podcast, it's the calm before the storm. It's the podcast before the storm because Yuri and I are on our way to Denver. We're just in the car. I'm driving. Yuri's just hanging out, talking, and we're just having a conversation. So it wasn't me like interviewing Yuri. It was more about, I was actually kind of telling Yuri about my week that week, going to Moscow, Idaho, hanging out, doing the what to expect when brand building, thing. It's a conference, I guess you could say, micro conference. So we were talking all about that. We're talking about music. We're talking about politics and social issues and the Tenacious D thing and cancellations. And, we went a lot deeper into just everyday life stuff that we all get bombarded with. And we went into that a lot more than I normally do on this podcast because I try to keep it about music and songwriting, and sometimes real life does spill into that. But a little example of that would be listening to that last week's podcast with Yuri. Unorthodox, but fun. We were just in the car, so we didn't have these fancy microphones. And really, you kind of don't really need it. You just need to hear. Can you hear what we're saying? Yes, you can. You can hear some road noise, but it's, you almost feel like you're transported. You're in the car. You're like riding in the back seat, listening to Yuri and I just talk. I love doing this podcast. So thank you guys for listening. Thanks for subscribing and liking it and whatever it is that you do on wherever you listen to. I'd love to hear from you. Love to hear how you listen. Love to hear any stories from your life that pertain to the podcast or MXPX or anything we talk about here on the show. You can call in 360-830-6660. Leave me a voicemail and I'll play those on the podcast and answer questions, talk about stories, and have a good time with it. But Tacoma was a blast. Thank you. MXPX is we're going to be working on a lot of stuff here at the studio. I've been songwriting a little bit. I got some Goldfinger coming up. MXPX is going to be with No Effects for their very, very, very last weekend in October. So that's October, and I think the date is the 4th. I'm not sure exactly. I keep finding out and then forgetting. So, hey, what are you gonna do? Look it up on the website. It's there. Speaking of the website, MXPX.com. We've got summer merch. We got tank tops, shorts. We have probably new merch from some of the shows, some leftover stuff coming back. A little bit. We try to keep some of the stuff separate, but we have a few posters. The posters were mostly sold out, just about sold out, and sent out right away when we got them, which was literally Monday after the show in Tacoma. So if you bought a poster, you should be expecting that very, very soon. Thank you. Thank you for your support. We had vinyl at the show. We had the whole 9 yards because, we were local. We were just like 30 minutes away from the merch arsenal. So that was very convenient, very cool to have some extra merch items at the show. Wonder if anybody else got that. Let us know if you have pictures or video from the Tacoma show. Tag MXPX, tag me, tag any of the guys. Post them on your stories. Send them into DM MXPX. And send your videos to us and we'll post them. I would love to start collecting more and more video clips from the audience because I feel like you get a different perspective, you get a different vibe. Sometimes it's not great, sure, but sometimes it's really, really good. And there was some video that was posted from Furnace Fest a while back, and I really liked some of that stuff in the pit. There was some stuff from really all the shows that gets posted, but a lot of times I don't really end up grabbing it. So if you got some video that's decent, I would love to have it. Even if we just put it in the archives, we can put your name next to it or whatever in case there's a way to credit you in the future. So please send it in, tag us, whatever it is. When you come to these shows, if you already have stuff from previous shows that you haven't posted or you've posted but you haven't sent to us and it's decent, please send it to us. Anything, any of the new stuff especially, but anything good overall, we'd love to hear. We'd love to see it and hear it. All right. What are we going to do, Bob? What are we going to do? We're going to do some Music Monday, and there's a lot here. So like I said, I don't know if we're going to get to every single one that I have prepared because that might take too long, and I think we could split it up. So I'll save it for the next one. People are always, as soon as I post a Music Monday episode, people just post more up on the Facebook group. So if you're not already following us on socials, my personal socials are mostly all Mike Herrera TD. You can follow MXPX, MXPXPX right now on Instagram. Funny story about our Instagram is MXPXPX has the opportunity to get MXPX on our Instagram, and it's owned by a fan in Japan, and he said that he would let us have it. We just got to figure out the best way to do that, because you don't want him to give it up and then it to be instantly grabbed by a bot. So I'm probably going to have to try to contact Instagram, which is a near impossible task. If anybody has any ideas, please write in, please call in, whatever you do. You can write in on the podcast or on the Instagram post of the episode, and I'll see those. All right, let's get to it, though. Let's get to Music Monday. It's mostly bands submitting their band, sometimes their friend's band, sometimes their favorite local band, or a band that just doesn't get as much love as they should. So that's what we're gonna go with. Sorry, I just ran into the microphone. Here we go. The first one up, we got Limp Wizurdz. So this first one is from Reed Speed Hefner. Check out my friend's band, Limp Wizurdz. They just released a new EP called Prudence. Here's the first track off the EP. All right, cool. Okay, I forgot to plug it in. Here we go. Let's try this again. My bad. I'm a professional. Cool. I like it. It's just got a good vibe already. Lyrics are cool. That's Limp Weirdos. You can check out their whole EP. It's pretty new. It's called Prudence. Cool. Next up, we got Andy Pollard. Here's a Music Monday submission. My band is called Andy P and the Symptoms from Montana. We're a blend of punk and Americana rock. We call it Heartland Punk. Stream our new album anywhere. MXPX turned me on to punk when I was 12, and I never went back. Wow, I love it. I can't wait to hear it. All right, Andy. We got a song called Marigold from Andy P and the Symptoms. Is it not like punk and western? Like Tumbledown? Let's check it.
If I wrote one, I wrote two, I wrote 100,000 songs for you. I would walk, I would run, I'd been through every one of them holes in these shoes. But it didn't start that way, we were just playing games. You took my favorite shirt and said, you give it back when I said yes. And I said yes, but where you been? My marigold, my marigold. You were the girl who came in summer, like the smell of lilacs on your wind.
All right, cool. All right, Andy. The intro was a little bit like, okay, not necessary, because I was thinking to myself, like, this sounds really roomy. This sounds really reverby. And there's not much to listen to yet. So it's just like a kind of something that I think most people are going to skip right away. They're not even going to give you a chance. So just a little criticism there. But getting into the song sounded good. The song seemed good. The recording was not good, but the song seemed good. I could hear through the recording and go, okay, there's something here. There's some heart here. It's just the recording's rough, really rough, and it feels like it's not a band. To me, it feels like it's a bunch of overdubs. Maybe the same person, and maybe you're playing all the instruments, which is cool, but I get the impression that it's a band. So it's like a front man with a band behind you, and Andy P and the Symptoms. So my suggestion would be re-record this song in your garage, in your practice space. Just do it all live together. And once you can play it live like this, it's going to sound so much better. It's going to sound like a band. It's going to sound like there's energy to it. And I think that's what it's missing. It's just the recording. The song itself is a good song. It's got strong bones, as they say. But the recording ruins the whole experience for me, because it's all overdubbed and it's all put together, and it's like it's almost like it's trying too hard to add all these parts to the song, where you just want to hear the heart of the song, you want to hear the energy of the song, and it's all separated in a weird way. That's one of the hardest parts about recording, to be honest, is to like put your idea down, overdub it, a bunch of instruments on it, and have it turn out nice sounding. It's not usually the way it works. Like, I've tried that so many times and been disappointed in what I did, you know? So my suggestion, play it live. If you can't, you know, of course not, you don't necessarily have to record the whole thing live, but, try that. Try to do your demos live and just see what the difference is. You know, a lot of people have demoitis, where they really love the way a demo sounds, but then they're like, the record just doesn't sound, there's no life to it. I think that's what's happening here, is like the life is being sucked out because of the recording, not because of the song itself. The song sounded cool, Marigold. I like it. So that's all I want to say, is like really push yourself to pull some live recordings off. And if you don't have a band, play a guitar or whatever instrument you do and sing and do some live recordings and really build up an audience with how you really sound. And if you don't like how you sound, you got to keep practicing, keep working on it. Because when I start singing a song, even a song I've written a while back that's been a full band, song, if I start singing it acoustic, it's not always the best. It sounds not good to me at all. And it's not good. It's not good at all. It's terrible. But if I keep practicing it, if I keep working on it, if I work out this part, change this a little bit, wow, it starts getting better. That's how I do it. That's how most people do it. It's just, you know, there's no shortcut, unfortunately. You have to actually put the work in and just play it over and over and over until it feels natural, instead of just trying to edit and do it just good enough on the recording. It never works. All right. Sorry, I murdered you, but I'm just talking about the recording, bro. I'm just talking about the recording. The song, you got talent. I like what you're doing. I like the style. Keep it up. All right, let's go. Here's the next one. This is Nate Parrish. Music Monday submission. This is I'm All Right, the second single from my upcoming album. I wrote this song as a letter to my dad, catching him up on how life has been since he passed and what he's missed. I hope it can bring a little comfort to those who have lost someone they love. The chorus kicks in at 106. Thanks, Mike Herrera. All right, Nate. You had to hit us with the real life. But you know what? It's real, so thank you. And I'm going to play this for everybody. And you know what? I'm going to wait until the chorus goes through. We're going to go past a full minute. Let's see what happens. I know that we're not going to be monetizing any of this episode, so we'll just lay that out right now. Here's Nate Parrish. I'm All Right. Nate Parrish, everyone. I'm All Right. Way to tug at the heart sleeves. You know, it's got some heart to it, some emo vibes. It sounds nice, man. It sounds like you put some time into it. I know, you know, writing lyrics can be hard because you want it to be good, but you want it to be true. You want it to be heartfelt. You want it to be deep. And I feel like it was enough. You know, just having the story, I think, just the story about, just a quick little sentence. Hey, I wrote this for my dad to tell him what I've been doing since he passed. That's all you need to say. And then you have a different perspective on the song. You have a different perspective of, maybe I should just give this a little listen. And it doesn't even have to be the best song in the world. It doesn't have to be Tenacious D's best song in the world. You know, it just has to be real. It has to be heartfelt. And I think you nailed it with that, Nate. Well done. But honestly, without that sentence, without a preface of, hey, this is a song I wrote for my dad, I don't think people are going to give it that time. They're not going to have the perspective that I had listening, you know, because reading that right at the beginning is everything. So maybe do another version where you just have a little clip right at the beginning. Just re-upload it. I don't know if your numbers are doing really well, then don't do that. But maybe you do that on social media just for your posts, and like you do clips of the video, and then people could go and watch the video on YouTube. But you just say, you know, hey, my name's Nate. I wrote this song for my dad to tell him all the things he's missed since he's been gone. He passed away this day, this year. I love you, Dad. Check out my video. You know, this kind of, something like that. Oh my gosh, like that. I know that's so emo, but just being truthful. And you don't have to elongate it. You don't have to go super emo. You could just say it real quick and just tell people this is the matter of fact story, where it's not sad. It's a happy thing. Like, I'm doing good. I'm all right. So either way, you've already done a great thing. Good job. Love it. Thank you. Thanks for submitting. Nate Parrish, everybody. Nate Parrish. He's submitted a couple songs over the years, and he always does a quality job. It always sounds nice. Good job. So whatever you're doing, share that with Andy from the last song, because it sounds like Andy's doing a lot of self-recording as well, and we could all use a little pointer now and again. All right, let's move on. Sorry, Andy, I had to bring that up again. It's painful. It's painful, man. But hey, we're going to get through this together. And, you know, I've gone through so many embarrassing things in my life, and sometimes you're just like, you just have to learn from whatever it is. And I think I have. Like, I screwed up by, you know, partnering with this guy on this thing and this thing, you know, whatever it is, right? So, yeah, okay. I'm not going to, we won't get into all that. That'll hijack us. Let's get to the next song. This is from Pinkerton Records. Hey, Mike and everyone. Yard Sign dropped this banger of a music video, Meltdowns, Ohio, on May 16th, Lagwagon Day. Yes. Animation by J. Marks. Sorry, let me say that better. Animation by J. Marks. Mastered by Christopher H. Fogel at Black in Bloom Studios. All right. We have Yard Sign, Meltdowns, Ohio. Let's check it. Cool video. Song better be good.
I hail from a land they call Meltdowns, Ohio. It's somewhere between Defiance and East Palestine. I know you can understand, but you don't know what I know. And it's not like you ever listen to me or could relate to these mentee bees. What up?
right, that's a banger. I was not expecting that. I'll just say I was not expecting that sound to come out when the robot powered up and gets the guitar, and it's like on the video, and he starts about to play, and then it's and it sounds to me like a Bob McKnight song. Bob McKnight is the producer of this podcast, producer Bob, and he kind of sings a little bit like that. That's a good thing because I love Bob's songs, and I really like this song, by the way, Meltdown, Ohio. I love the sound. I love the storytelling. The lyrics are cool, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying I was a little caught off guard. It was like, whoa, that is not what I expected. Well done. Yard Signs, Meltdown, Ohio. If you ever have trouble with your voice, the singer, maybe hit up Bob. Bob could help you out, maybe backup vocals, something like that. But he sounds a lot like your lead singer. All right, Bob, what's the next one? The next one's going to be, Backseat Driver. All right, Randy Ballinger, Music Monday submission. When I was a teenager, I got to play Mike's bass for Chick Magnet at the TLA in Philly, and that will always be a core memory for me. Thanks for giving me a chance to live out a dream. Anyway, my band Jersey Calling played the side stage at AC Beer Fest, and we were all excited to catch Mike playing with Goldfinger. It was a great time, and I think you guys will dig our song/video for Backseat Driver, sung by the lovely Victoria and video by Ethan James Todd. Ethan James Todd. We're playing the Joey Ramone birthday bash at the Bowery Electric this Sunday and opening the MMR Barbecue 2024. Thanks for checking us out. Okay, that's Jersey Calling. Check them out if you're on the East Coast. They seem to be playing a lot of shows. They played with Goldfinger at the AC Beer Fest, which was that was no slouch. That was a real deal. That was a crazy fest. Let's check it out. Thanks for submitting. Appreciate it. Let's get to it. This is going to be Jersey Calling, Backseat Driver. Cool. Hey, I dig it. I mean, what can you say? It's got a good just melody. The female vocal sounds really good. It's got attitude. I could see some fun shows. Get some people getting in the pit, getting that circle pit going. It's Jersey Calling, Backseat Driver. Cool. All right, next up we have Benedictus Pram. Benedictus Pram. Hi, Mike. Thank you for coming to Bali last year, and we hope you'd visit Bali again soon. I would like to introduce my band 100 Miles. We are based in Bali, and we recently released 3 singles, trilogy, combined into one music video. Pop punk, punk rock is now a huge thing in Bali. I'm submitting our music here, hoping it could be featured in Music Monday and more people get to listen and know more about the scene here. Thank you for reading this. Cool. All right, this is Loose Cannon, 100 Miles. Oh, no, sorry. The band is called 100 Miles. The song is called Loose Cannon. Here we go. Let's play it.
Let's go.
Doesn't make feel like a chore. But how you lazy in the dorm, and things will be going on. This is just like a chord, getting wild and more. I don't care about where it goes, I don't know where it started. I can't even remember. I don't know what I'm waiting for. Everything is boring.
All right, Pram. 100 Miles, Loose Cannon. Well done. Started out really great. I love the vibe. The intro gives some you get some tension building, and then it goes fast and it sounds nice and tight and good. Chorus comes up. I mean, the melodies on the verse are good. Everything's really, really tight. Like, I could see this on Fat Records. I could see this on Lookout, whatever's doing pop punk kind of stuff. Gets to the chorus. It's not bad, but the sound gets really muddy and big and weird sounding. So maybe that's just a recording thing, but like, that's just something I would work on in the future. Is like, okay, let's consolidate some of those sounds on that chorus. Boom. But overall, you guys did great. Pop punk, punk rock, skate punk. You guys are sounding good. I bet the shows are fun. I bet the crowd goes crazy for you. 100 Miles. Keep it up. All right. Next up, we have Panther Revival, Volt Kruger. New drop video. Not saying you should put our song on your skate playlist, but you totally should put our song on your skate playlists. New full-length album drops Juneteenth on Pinkerton Records. Here's another Pinkerton Records song. The band is called Panther Revival, and the song is called Volt Kruger. Let's check it out. Hey, this is like post-punk kind of vocal over fairly standard like punk music. I like it. I mean, instantly, it's just got a good vibe. I like the vocal choices. It's more urgent. It's got some urgency to it. It makes me want to like listen more to the lyrics. What are the lyrics saying? What kind of message is this? Yeah, so like, I dig it. Good job. Good release. New album, full length, out already on Pinkerton Records. So they're doing a lot. Thanks for being part of the community, Pinkerton. Next up, we got David Camarina. What's up, bud? Thought this could be fun. This is what Heart Like War sounds like in 2024. New song released this year, submitting for Music Monday. Here's the track, Bait and Switch. On YouTube, link, P.S. Want to come back to the trench. Cool, cool. All right, here is Heart Like War, Bait and Switch.
I found you standing between ruins and the flames. Problematic choices lead you to a life of dying games. And I'm helpless with no way to reach you. You make your better ways to lie to. What have you turned to? I don't recognize you. I thought I knew who you were, and now I'll never know why. You turned your life into a lie. This is a habit, an obsession, contradiction, but you love it. Well, decaying in your human condition. I watched you burn your own house into the ground.
All right, man. That was cool to listen to. Yeah, man, you get heavy a little bit. It gets a little heavy. You guys are really going for it there. Heart Like War starting to come into their own style. It's pop punk, but it's, you know, there's some heavier riffs in there. I dug it. I really liked all the changes. I was you know, just listening to each change that happened. I was like, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, no complaints. That's what I'm looking for. You know, I'm always looking to complain about something, right? So, I'm kidding, but no, it was like, as I listen to this, I'm trying to just listen to the choices made as a songwriter, as a band, as artists, as I listen. Yeah, good work. Recording wise, it sounds a little crazy sometimes, you know, but I mean, it's hard. It's hard out there for a pimp. Am I right? I think we all know that. Thanks for the submission. That is Heart Like War, Bait and Switch. New music, I guess, out. It's out. It's out already. Go check it out. They were just in Japan again earlier this year. The video reflects that. It's how I know. But it's pretty cool. Hope the tour went well. Looks like it was fun. All right, let's get to the next one. Next up, we have Chase Young. Hello. Been a fan since 98 and wanted to submit my song for consideration for the podcast. Thanks. Harold's Last Chance. Broken Best. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Chase? I didn't know I've heard of your band, Harold's Last Chance, for a long time. You know, I know you guys have been around. Thanks for submitting. Let's get to it. It just goes on and on, but all the parts are kind of different. But man, I was digging everything. Like, again, that's Harold's Last Chance. Broken Best. Chorus kicks in. I'm like, yeah, this is good. This is a good chorus. I like it. I hear Broken Best. I hear there's a connection to the song title. Like, it doesn't always have to be, but I like it when there is. I was just thinking, yeah, this is right in there, like kind of a Blink-182, MXPX, like all the posters on the, if you watch his video, MXPX poster, Blink logos, and all the bands I love. Millen Collins in there, like he likes the bands that we like, you know, like it's obvious. But then he goes heavy, it gets heavy, and I'm like, wait, what? It was cool. It was cool. I love the creativity. I love that you added the breakdown in there, and it was cool. It was like a little different. Like it was almost too technical for metal. Like, so you should have been more simple. But no, you don't change anything. What I'm saying is you're adding to so many notes and like being like crazy. Most of those like kind of chunky hardcore bands, I'll just like E. No other notes. Anyway, back to the song. Well done. You know, I think it's a good song. It's a solid, just straight up kind of pop punk song, and then it gets heavy, which nothing wrong with that. I think we all kind of like a breakdown these days now and again. So well done. Thanks for submitting. I've heard about Harold's Last Chance for a long time. I never knew, or at least maybe I knew and forgot, but I didn't know it was your name was Chase Young. I thought your name was Harold. But who's Harold? And why is it his last chance? And why is he's been around a while, so he's still got a last chance. I love it. All right, anyway, I'll leave you alone. But thanks for submitting, and feel free to keep submitting, because we want to hear what else you do. All right. If you have like a favorite song, you could always submit that too. One we missed. It's been around a while, but all right, let's get to more. We got time. Next up, Dewey Ben. Hello, I'm nominating one of my demo tracks to be featured on the podcast. This song was written a while back and recorded in my bedroom. We don't have much recording experience, but you get the gist. Let me know what you think. Currently, we are working on putting a band together. Glory Years is the title of the record we're working on. I started listening to MXPX in the 5th grade, and I feel like Mike's songwriting comes out as an influence in what we do. This is Kill City Lights, Mind Games. All right, Kill City Lights, Mind Games. You're right. Maybe you're a little challenged in the recording department, but honestly, it's got energy. So it sounds live. It sounds like those guitars are real guitars, and it sounds like the drums are real drums. Now you just need to work on balancing the vocal and get a little more of a vocal track, not so airy sounding. Get it more present, like this. Get it present, like right up in there. Of course, there's a balance. You want there to be a room sound a little bit, but that's the only thing I'm missing is the vocal. But honestly, like, it was a really cool listen, a really cool vibe. Since it's a demo, it's like, okay, I can get it. It's a demo. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Gets the idea across, and now you can go and take that and re-record it. Now, I would honestly just remix that, and it probably would sound great if it was just all balanced correctly. And that's an art in and of itself, but that's what I would suggest. Well done, gentlemen, or gentle person, Dewey. Thank you, gentle person. All right, let's do more. Chris Miller is next. Hey, Mike, it's Chris from Fear the Lions. You played us on the pod last year, and I wanted to submit our new single, Raised by Clowns, for New Music Monday. This is our fourth single from our November 2021 Blasting Room session, and once again, engineered/produced by Andrew Berlin and mixed/mastered by Andrew and Jason Livermore. Hope you enjoy it, and thanks again. P.S. This is available on all streaming platforms now. All right, you heard it here. Fear the Lions, Raised by Clowns. If you like it, go add it to your music library. Here we go. Let's hear. Let's listen.
We ever were. Can we stop throwing stones, cause another war? This isn't how it's supposed to be. Look aside, change your heart and be free. Cause your truth is not my truth. Does anyone know what's true? No one seems to know what we can do to make a world for me and you. Cause now is our time to make this right. And now is the day we're gonna shine tonight. Can we stand here side by side when everybody's on the run? To go where we can find our way back home. Will there be another day, another chance to say sorry? Was it all in vain, or do we ever really need to change?
Yeah, I like it. I dig it. Well done. Sounds like it would be a lot of fun to hear live. Sounds great, you guys. I mean, obviously, you're recording at a world-class rock and roll recording studio. The Blasting Room, Fort Collins, Colorado. It's going to sound decent. Then it's all about you at that point. It's like, it's going to sound how it's going to sound. It's going to sound good, but if you play it bad, it's not going to sound good. So you got to play, and it sounds like you played it well. You played it well. I like it. Fear the Lions, Raised by Clowns. Yeah. Love it. All right, let's get to some more. We're still under an hour right now. So I feel like I'm not going to quit yet. I still got a little time. No one's blowing me up on my phone. I'm good. So next up we got C Short. Hi Mike, here's a new Music Monday submission for my friend's new song and video. The song is called Serenity by Rudy Nuno from LA. Love the pod. Cheers. Rudy Nuno, Serenity. Yes. All right, let's check it out. Serenity now. That's Rudy Nuno, Serenity, and it sounds nice, man. It's got a good vibe. The video looks good. Well done, sir. It's got that SoCal vibe. I know you're from LA. A little Social D influence a little bit, and that, hey, what are you gonna do? It's like you can't help but love that stuff, and I do too. So just keep writing, keep putting it out, keep touring, keep playing, keep doing your thing, my man. All right. Next up, we got Chris Burseth. We know Chris. Hey, Mike, hope you're doing well. You've featured my band, LOL. That's how it's said. LOL. I like to say El Owl, like a Spanish owl. On new music. Let me just start that over. Hi, Mike. Hope you're doing well. you featured my band LOL on New Music Monday a few times in the past, but today I'm submitting a solo release I just dropped on Bandcamp and YouTube. All right, I wrote this song in about 2002 for my old college band, but it never really got a proper recording, so I decided to fix that. Anyways, a great place to start would be around 142 when the first chorus kicks in. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for all you do for the music scene. Chris Burseth, so quit your screaming. All right. Let's start it at 142. Let's find. All right, here we go. That was cool, Chris. I hope I played it in the right spot for you. I don't know. I didn't really. I think it was somewhere in there. One thing I got to say is it sounds cool. It sounds good enough to release, I think. You know, whatever you did to it, it sounds good now. Not that I heard the original, but I like that piano thing you do, the piano vibe of your music, the keyboards, the keys, because it's not always, you know, something that sticks out. Keys are not always meant to be prominent, and in this recording especially, it feels prominent. It feels like this is the main instrument, and everything else is sort of backing that up. You know, of course, also backing up the vocal, but I like it. It's got a great balance to it, a great vibe to it, and man, if you were going to do, you know, if you just found your way, I think you'd have an audience. I think you just keep doing what you're doing and make some songs that people can latch onto, and that piano is something that people can really latch onto, I think. So I haven't seen you live. Maybe you start doing some live shows, or maybe you're already doing live shows. I don't know. But I think the main problem with piano is the fact that if it's too big, you know, and you want that real piano sound, it's not the same as a keyboard, and the look of it is so much cooler when you have a real piano rather than just a keyboard you plug in. But I guess, you know, first world problems. Am I right? All right. How many should we do? Let's do some more. Daryl Blythe is up next. Mike, kindly check out my band. Okay. I did already. So Mike kindly checked out my band, The Cane Pit, a few months back. I just wanted to share our EP, which has 5 tracks on it, just in case y'all want to listen to some more punk grass / folk punk / speed banjo. Haha. Also available on all streaming platforms. Thanks. The Cane Pit. Now, I know he wasn't necessarily resubmitting, but I went ahead and wanted to play him again because I really like the style, like this like punk grass style of bluegrass that he's doing. So here's the Cane Pit, and the song's called Alder. And of course, if you like it, go at it. Here we go.
Mixed with Navy rum, just to get me through the night. No canning, stirs anxiety inside. Silence and it over with a pin.
All right, I love it. The Cane Pit. Song's called Alder. The EP's out now. The EP's called Sorrow. And you can check it out anywhere, really. That's a band that my band Tumbledown would definitely get along with. We'd be probably playing shows with them, hanging out, checking them out, seeing their shows. Excuse me. I dig it. Good, well done. The only place, the only thing you can do from there is just write more songs, get better at recording, just keep it going, keep it rolling. All right, next up we got Justin Jones. Hey Mike, my name is Justin and I've been a fan of MXPX since before the release of Slowly Going the Way. And I'm a first-time Music Monday poster. My bandmates are fans as well, and your music plays a part in our influences. We're a brand new band from Colorado Springs named And Many More, and we just released our new single called In Loving Memory, Dead Friends. It has a no use for a name pop-punk screamo feel. I'm on the left with the 5-iron shirt rhythm guitar, our drummer Brian next to me, Jacob lead guitar, Tim bass on the right, and Josh, our singer, doing the T-bow. You can find this song on all platforms. Hope all is well with you guys, MXPX, and hope to meet you guys in Denver at the NoFX final show. P.S. We're in the lookout for a new drummer. Yuri? LOL. Just kidding. Feel free to message us on our Facebook page if you're in the area and are interested. Follow us on all socials and streaming platforms for upcoming shows and music. All right, the band is called And Many More, In Loving Memory. Let's give it a shot. Here we go.
Take me back again. I can't stop seeing my dead friends. You come back to me now and then. You take my hand and lead me through this land of sin. You remind me who I am and where I come from. So can you take me back again? I'm sorry you had my
All right. I get the vibe. I had the hardcore vibe when it started, but it was like, okay, no, this sounds more punk. It sounds like pop punk. And then it starts screaming. So it's like almost like hardcore and pop punk mixed together, which is not normal. But as you heard earlier, a few songs ago, Harold's Last Chance with the breakdown, So it sounds like this is all coming together. Maybe it's a new style happening, a new mix. But we got pop punk, hardcore, or even just like metal, like screamo, and many more. It sounds like a fun project, you guys. Congratulations. Keep it up. Keep writing songs. Keep putting it out. Obviously, you're looking for a new drummer. I'll see if Yuri's available. Kind of have a feeling the commute is going to be a deal breaker. But if there's any drummers out there near or in Denver, Colorado, you're looking for a hardcore pop punk / skate, whatever it is, and many more. Let's go. All right. I don't know how many more I'm going to do, but I'm going to keep it rolling. I'm going to keep it rolling right now with Sal Medrano. Put out a record late last year with my band Rebuilder. It's called Local Support. Still new, still great, I think. Would love to get it on the podcast. All right, I'll be the judge of that. Let's go, Sal. This is Rebuilder, and the song is called Local Support. Here we go. Yeah, you were right. It's good. It's still good. It's still worth submitting, and I'm glad you did. That's Rebuilder. The song is called, what is the song called? Broke Downs? What is it called? It's like Local Support. Yeah. I like it. Honestly, like, it's bobbing my head the whole time. It got the energy. It was all about the energy for me. It's a song that I would want to put on when I'm driving the car down the road and I'm just like feeling life and just like going like, man, all my problems, fuck that shit. God damn, you know, whatever, right? Sorry, kids. And that's the kind of song that I would want to put on. Like, yeah, good job. Good job. Well done. Keep it rolling. Check out more of that Rebuilder stuff, y'all. Let's get to the next one. Let's keep going. We're steamrolling this thing. We're doing well. We're doing great. From Rick McDonald. Hey there. This is my band Easy Out. We're a skate punk band from SoCal. This is the music video for our latest single, Get Off My Lawn. Hope you enjoy. All right, here's Easy Out. Get Off My Lawn. Oh shoot, what happened? It's not. Here we go. I really dig this, but I was not expecting I was not expecting it to be so emo. Get Off My Lawn. I was expecting it to be like funny, and then it's like this super skate technical band, great guitar parts, cool guitar parts, with this vocal that's really heartfelt, and again, like it's kind of emo, and you're talking about things that you know you used to do, and things that you're doing now, and things that you want to be better at, and yeah, I mean, I dig it. Well done. The video's fun. The video's too fun, honestly. Like, it's like a fun video at a skate shop. There's a guy in a hot dog suit, but then the song is like almost like a Moments Like This. Like, you know, you pulls at your heartstring a little bit, and it makes you think about real life for a second. So that's just my immediate reaction to it. Maybe it wasn't meant to be so serious. Maybe I'm taking it the wrong way. You tell me. I don't know. Am I getting these wrong? Maybe part of it is I need to not watch the video and just listen to the song, and I'd be like, that's a song. That's a great song. But it's like with the video, you kind of have an idea of what it's about to be, but then it's not, which is not always a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a great thing. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with this song. It's great. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but it's like I almost want more aggression in the video, in the images that I see, rather than the funness of the video. But taking the video out of it, because most people are listening just to the audio. You can watch this podcast on YouTube, but most people just listen. So anyway, it's just, to me, it was like, oh, this is a fun video. And then it starts going and you're like, no, this isn't fun. I need to pay attention to these lyrics, because these lyrics are saying something true. They're saying something real. And I see these guys in the video, and it's like, it's their truth. It's their truth. I can't believe I said that, but it's a kid. Is that a kid thing to say? It just feels real, is all I'm saying. It feels real when I look at this guy sing I believe what he's saying. Now, I've never met the guy. I don't know the guy. I've never seen the guy. But he seems reasonable. He seems all right. So easy out. Get off my lawn. Keep communicating. I feel like I need another sentence before this song starts, like Nate Parrish needs his sentence about this song I wrote for my dad to fill him in on all the things he's missed since he's passed. This needs we're a fun band, but sometimes life gets real and we just start talking about it, and we just needed to get this off our chests. Get off my lawn. Something like that. I don't know what it is you're trying to exactly say, because I didn't even listen to the whole song, to be honest. So maybe it all turns around and gets silly. But well done. I like it. I dig it. I might listen to it again, So that's easy out. Get off my lawn. All right, let's get to the next one. Let's go again. This is Terry O'Connor. I'm in Newtown. No, I'm in. Sorry, let me start that over. Terry O'Connor. I'm in town, so I apologize if this isn't the right way to post my band. Oh, I'm new at reading, everyone. I can't read. I'm new in town, so I apologize. This isn't the right way to post my band. Fire Season is a new melodic hardcore punk band from Fort Worth, Texas. FFO, Military Gun, for fans of Military Gun, Drug Church, and High Viz. I have included a music video and lyric video in the comments of 2 songs from our upcoming EP. Thank y'all for accepting me into the group. I have been a lifelong MXPX fan. Fire Season, Old Devils. Terry, that is exactly how you post or submit a post to the Facebook group. You gave us a YouTube link, a little blurb about your band. You're from Fort Worth, Texas, which is awesome. Let's listen to it. Here's Fire Season, Old Devils. I like all the triplets and it's just heavy and it sounds so Texas rock. I know that sounds weird, but there are a lot of heavy, slow bands in Texas, and I like what you guys are doing. I dig it. I dig it a lot. Fire Season, song's called Old Devil, right? Old Devils, sorry. Dig, man, it's just got that vibe. It's got that post-punk, melodic hardcore, Fugazi, all the best stuff from the post-punk era. Sounds like this, You did it. Well done. Keep it up. I think let's do 2 more. Let's do 2 more songs, and I think we're good. Next up, we got Earl Owens. Hi, Mike and everyone. For a really long time, I had a bucket list item to write, perform, record, and release a solo album of original music. I don't have any real aspirations other than proving to myself that I could actually write decent songs, and an itch just to make these songs exist. This is contrast from my album, Somewhere North of Whelmed. I like that. Somewhere North of Whelmed. Summit Day. Contrast. Here it is. Let's check it out.
If I could rid the world of evil, dispose of our sorrow, would there be no more heroes?
Summit Day, Contrast. I dig it. I really like it. It's got a vibe. It's just kind of sounds very Bad Religion-y, something that, you know, they might release. So I think you're up there with quality too, as far as like what they release versus like a new song they might write. They should just write with you. You know, they should just get some lyrics from you, get some guitar parts. But you did good. You did good. I like it. Let's do one more, and we'll call it a day. Last up, we got Pinkerton Records again, submitting a new song. Hey, everyone, and the Herrera podcast. The new Knives, Florida single, Dance Electric, drops today. That was July 26th on all streaming platforms via Pinkerton Records. Here's the tour video for it featuring clips from the Pinkerton Records Tour 24 with Knives, Middle Out, and Bad Year. All right, you can save the single here. There's a link, and you can find that link on the Mike Herrera podcast group page. You can save the single. Okay, so anyway, here it is. Knives, Dance Electric. For those that don't remember, Knives have been on previous Music Mondays, and they put out a song called Home that was honestly my favorite song of all the Music Mondays. That song, Home. That's my favorite song. Really love that song. I still do. So no pressure, no pressure. Let's listen to the new song, Dance Electric by Knives, Florida.
She screams a bloody sky tonight. Lets the sound of being all alone. Between your lines we fall. Dance electric nights, we shatter the stars. Let the sound up, let it the sound. Whoa, we die alone one last chance. Well, I'll try and try, despite what you might think. You're a perfect way of falling apart. Empty it all. This trigger means one thing. So goddamn if you weren't right. Don't hold so close. She's almost dead. Take your best shot.
All right, Knives, Florida, Dance Electric, and the video is from it's like a tour video showing all the bands. There's some pinball machines in there, and it's just a fun, good vibe, good times, and that's kind of what I see from the Knives videos and the stuff they put out is even when it does have a serious lyric to it, it's just real down-home punk rock, traveling around the country, playing punk shows, hanging out in bars, going out to the, walking down the streets. Like, yeah, it's good. That's what we want to see. Knives, very cool. Danny Attack is the singer, and he does solo stuff. I haven't actually met Danny in person, but I've seen his videos a lot, and I've seen, he does this Knives stuff. So he's doing well, as far as I know. I mean, I don't know. Danny, are you doing well? I'd love to have him on the podcast. I think it's time. Maybe next time he's got something new coming out, or just recently released or something. We'll try to get him on. If you're interested, hit me up on the Facebook group or DM me or something. Would love to hear it. All right, that's it. That's it for Music Monday. New Music Monday is a wrap on a summer night. It's been so much fun this summer. The shows have been amazing. It's not over. It's summer's still here. We got August. We got September, although September's not technically summer. I treat it as summer because September is usually still pretty nice out weather-wise. All right, that's it. MXPX.com. We got all that new merch up, variants on the new album, Find a Way Home. If you haven't already added Find a Way Home to your new music libraries, streaming services, please do that. All right. Thank you to everybody that tuned in to listen to this podcast. I appreciate you. If you could do me a favor, share it with your friends, especially if like an episode like this where you want people to hear your band. If your favorite band is on here, your band is on here, whatever it is, would love for you to share it with your friends. Spread the word on the podcast. My Career Podcast is everywhere. You can, subscribe to it, like it, do all the things. Appreciate you. Shout out to Bob McKnight. He produces this thing, makes it all happen every week. MXPX.com is the best place to support what we do. All right. Thank you so much. Peace.